It's week 3 of the NFL, and we've got the Seahawks leader at quarterback. He's coming off an absolute offensive showcase last week. Double-digit passing touchdowns. It's the Seahawks and the Falcons, and it comes your way next.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. Brandon Gunn here alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Seahawks in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situation where they can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned power football. It's one of the most successful.
So here are the Seahawks now with a long field in front of them. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. The 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start 1st and 10 again. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. He's going to get this complete here to Lockett. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. Throwing on 1st down. Madden. He hits his target. Lockett. Touchdown! Tyler Lockett with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do.
He's number 1 in the league in touchdown passes, just through number 20 on that last drive. On 1st down, Madden going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again. Madden. He lets it fly for Lockett. It got his man. Complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down. To throw on third down, Madden. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That'll be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10, Madden. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. There he goes, right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 75 yards. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been unstoppable. Here we go. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. It's caught. Lockett. There he goes, left side. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Tyler Lockett on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been utterly... Throwing to start the drive. Madden. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Madden going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. But not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle, a 2nd and 10 now. The throw over the middle taken in. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room. He had the touchdown pass on that previous drive, number 25 for him. Throwing on 1st down. Madden, he lets it fly for Lockett. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll find Metcalf, and he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Off the bootleg, Madden. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant from 10 yards out. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And nobody in his... Okay, ready? Throwing to start the drive. Madden. And it's caught. Touchdown. Adam Humphries. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right?
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 40 yards. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. Throwing to start the drive. Madden, he lets it fly for Lockett. And that's caught inside the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And some room to maneuver. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45.
Let's go.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Looking to throw. Madden going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lead, yeah, a little extra on top.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Seahawks, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the